How to do, yo? This is John. Today we are talking about People We Meet on Vacation, a new movie out on Netflix right now. And then People We Meet on Vacation, it deals with these two couple who met on a vacation years ago that reunite at this wedding, and you get flashbacks as to their vacations together and all that kind of stuff. They fall in love. Typical stupid rom-com crap. Okay, let's get into it. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about what I did like about the movie before I get into what I don't like about the movie. And first of all, I do think that the story structure is actually not a bad idea. Rather than telling a typical linear narrative that you usually see in a rom-com, they went with a non-linear narrative. The main story is, this wedding thing, the two people reuniting, but you get flashbacks to previous vacations that these two went on. The little romantic sparks kindling, I guess, prior to the events of this movie. And I just simply think that the idea of a non-linear romantic comedy, it's a little different. I also, think the acting's not bad. No great acting, I should point that out. No great acting. Nothing Oscar caliber. But I do think the actors do a good job in the sense that they knew what they were doing. They knew what was demanded of them, and while nothing great, nothing groundbreaking, they at least committed and did their job. As far as anything else that I can say I liked, some of the music was nice. Some of the music choices, a few of the songs that I heard, I'm just there going, I haven't heard that in a long time. Because there were songs that came out when I was a kid. But that was pretty much it. As far as the comedy element goes, to give credit where credit's due, there were a couple of genuinely kind of funny moments, but that was about it, and it was mostly just awkward humor sort of stuff. But other than that, every other attempt to tell a joke just fell flat. Not kidding, every other attempt was just in there thinking to myself, why? Because it wasn't funny in my opinion. And as far as the romance goes, I'll give them credit for trying, because they did genuinely try. But at the end of the day, a miss is still a miss. I'll still give them brownie points for swinging and trying, genuinely trying. But a miss is a miss. I did not buy the romance at all. I get sometimes opposites attract, but the way these two are, they're just not compatible. I'm sorry, but if I were the guy in this movie and there was a girl, going around sleeping with practically every, guy she found good looking, I have nothing against being their friend, but I wouldn't date them. At most, I would just be their friend. That's it. And as far as the story goes, again, I like the story structure, them going with a non-linear route, but the story is still kind of a basic rom-com. It's kind of a basic rom-com. You know exactly how this is going to end. Period, end of discussion. No question about it. And it's just very unfulfilling. And before anyone bashes me for going, this is a chick flick, John, of course you're not gonna like it. There is such thing as good rom-coms. I have in fact encountered at least 2 rom-coms that I have watched and reviewed and liked. They weren't great, but I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them because they were doing something different, not, completely different. Not basic. This movie, despite a original story structure, is basic. So guys, at the end of the day, the people we meet on vacation, they tried. I'll give them credit for that. But a swing and a miss is still a miss. On one hand, they were able to at least come up with a different and original way to tell their story, and the acting was good. But on the other hand, the story was still your basic rom-com story. You don't buy the romance, the comedy, couple of actually decent jokes, but that was it. I did not find this movie to be entertaining, and at the end of the day, I cannot recommend it. I'm going to give The People We Meet on Vacation a 3. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward for more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please don't forget, I also have a gaming channel where I do gaming content. Please go check it out. I have a new video recently up on that. And please do not forget, the Badetsky will return.